After starting my business, I realized it was going to take more than just myself to make what I want to accomplish with my company and my business. So, yeah, I realized you can't do everything yourself, and you just don't have enough time, so you're going to need to find a good team to help you with certain things and aspects of the business. So, starting there, I felt it would be good to have somebody overlook the website and just fix up a few things, the technical things that I might have overlooked. So being able to have a website designer is key to a team member of my business. So I felt that was very important to have somebody to help with the website designing. Along with those, I found that having a good graphic designer for images and having an image creator is a good person to have on the team. Also, hiring virtual assistants to help streamline processes and certain projects is very important. Having a virtual assistant, having somebody build the application for me is something that I'm going to be needing here in the near future. I don't have the time right now to look into building an app, and having somebody else build the app with my ideas would the best route that we plan on going right now. So knowing that you're going to need a lawyer for certain aspects, such as patent lawyers and utility patents and trademarks and licensing and certain things, you're just going to want to consult with a lawyer about. So finding someone you can trust with a reasonable price is something you're going to want to look into. So along the same lines, you're going to want to find a good CPA or a tax lawyer to make sure all your taxes and all your numbers and everything are in order. And that's kind of along the lines of like a bookkeeper type person. So getting those is going to be key for you. And I definitely recommend getting a CPA. And some of these might not cost as much as you think if you look around and you find people. So eventually I'd like somebody to run my social media accounts, posting pictures and all that type of stuff, so I don't have to worry about adding pictures all the time and that type of stuff. So having somebody to run those accounts in the future will be beneficial for me. Having a good videographer and a photographer are key to having good images and that type of stuff. So you want to make sure they have the good cameras and all that stuff and know the best shots and stuff to take. So unless your background is that, I would recommend looking into a videographer or photographer. That also kind of goes with video editing. You can find people that are really good at editing and a lot faster than you might be. So looking into a video editor also. This is kind of along the lines of the CPA, but more actual, focused on the financial part as being a financial advisor, is someone you should be able to find and look up to, almost like a mentor, someone who's done this, who can kind of show you the ropes and tricks and stuff that'll save you some time. So you might want to consult with a consultant and get some ideas from them. Hiring a real assistant as opposed to a virtual assistant is something that can help you save time along the way. Having a pick and pack company that's kind of focused with Amazon is I might do in the future. If once I have enough products, I can just send it to them and they'll have them box up everything for me. Having somebody else deal with the customer service issues that might come up or arise, so you don't have to take time dealing with the customer service. Outsourcing that can be a huge time saver for you. Talking to somebody about having business insurance and with a lawyer, you might have patent fees, trademark fees, copyright fees you got to keep in mind. So other than that, there's a lot of other stuff you could, when making a patent, the drawings can get pretty complicated. So you might want to pay somebody to draw up the patent images and the drafting of your patents and trademarks and stuff like that. So, like I mentioned, outsourcing can be a big source to building your team and finding the right people. So, a few other things, you're going to need to find manufacturers and distributors for your products, and somebody to create the mold of your product and create the packaging and distribution of your packaging products. So, unless you can do all the labeling and product shipping and barcode development yourself, you're going to want to find somebody who can help you do this type of stuff. So, yeah, once getting more inventory and stuff like that, and shelf space and retail space and office space, you can hire more people to help manage all that type of stuff. So, along with like the website creator, they also work on the SEO optimization, which is kind of included in the website designing. So, and then maybe in the future I might have somebody oversee the email marketing part and the newsletter and all that, just so I can focus on other things. So, finding the right people for your team, start with your friends and your family and people who can help you out with, may just be like editing or spell checking, or, somebody might be good at drawing and stuff, that they can draw up stuff for you. So, find people in your community, find people online. It's hard to do everything by yourself, and, you might have to pay for some of these things, but in the long run, the time, you'd be able to make more money with the time you saved hiring somebody to do some of the stuff you're not as well at. So, I recommend getting a team and getting people you trust and, have your best interest in mind. So, that's one thing I would definitely not overlook when starting a business.